They are.
I love how they come in so fast and then pull up to a hover. Okay, right above your head is the Anna's male.
He's pretty. He's very different.
Yeah.
Yeah. With a little red tuft.
Uh-huh. Probably a fire refugee.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
the coastal fires
Right.
and the Annas like the coast.
Okay.
But as they go inland to escape the fires, they're having to see other hummingbirds that are aggressive and territorial.
Yeah.
Here he is back. They're magnificent.
Did you? Just a little How many different varieties are there?
Right now there's 5. There's Costas, the ones with the purple faces.
Okay.
There's black chins, there's broadtails, there's Annas, and Rufus.
So what does she have there?
That's a Costa.
Okay. With the purple?
Yeah.
Where'd the red one go?
Well, he's around. Oh, there he is. Right there.
Which one?
He's right over here by me.
I see.
He's trying to figure out why he's been eating and nobody's wanted to fight. This is like new.
Oh, there's plenty of food for everybody.
Yeah.
Do they pretty much empty these every day? No.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been through 3 gallons today. Yeah. Keeping an eye out to see if there's any babies that come tonight. I saw some this morning.
Oh. Oh, there's a fight.
They're fun to watch because they're learning how to fly. So usually when they fly, it's almost vertical because they haven't learned to engage their tail feathers yet. So they fly slow, kind of like that.
Well, that's cool.
And then they'll miss the target they're flying to. And they have to learn how to put their head in and out of the feeder at a perch without falling over. And sometimes they'll start their wings before they let go with their feet, and that flips them upside down. And they hang there upside down trying to figure out, okay. And then if I just let go, gravity is my friend. The first couple of weeks out of the nest is about the most dangerous time for them.
I bet.
Because they don't fly well enough to be elusive.
Yeah.
And all the other predators know this. And they know this is like their only chance. But I've seen one little Costa female hummingbird drive off a full-size roadrunner that was moving on the olive tree.
Wow.
Yeah, they're fearless. And they know that they are so fast. The other birds have no defense, and the hummingbirds go for the eyes.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, where else you gonna go?
True. With that pointy beak, that'd be like perfect.
Their beaks are very dense paraffin. They're the same density as a rhinoceros one.
Wow. Yeah, that would hurt to get a beak to the eye.
Mm-hmm. And the roadrunners are not like mentally equipped to deal with something attacking them.
Oh.
They're like, wait a second, I'm a roadrunner, don't you realize that? Oh, there was a baby.
Up there in the tree?
Yeah.
Red on it?
On the branch there?
Yeah.
I see him.
Well, it did the start the wings before letting go move. That's always hilarious. And it's trying to figure out how to fly to cover. Here it comes. Okay.
Oh, it's past my feet.
Okay. That's so fun.
So, everyone seems very calm right now, just eating their dinner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I never expected that a swarm of this size and intensity would be so common, but it is.
Yeah.
What happens is what I call hummingbird zen, because we'll be here chatting and talking and everything, and then the hummingbirds will do something that forces us all into our own little personal experience right in front of us.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah. Okay, now it's really shaking.
No, I had one land his feet on me.
Isn't that fun?
His feet were on me?
Yeah.
It was, and then this other one came up and
Yeah.
got
They're
them all.
fighting over you, Denise.
Yeah. Oh, not me. Oh, really soft.
Did it?
I think we died and went to heaven.
Yeah.
So cute. Look, they're fighting over it. That bad, you can't not scratch it.
Is that a baby up there?
I think it is.
Looks like a baby. There's one plant.
Where?
Oh, he just went.
Oh, okay. They fly very distinctively.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a different.
Uh-huh. they're clumsy in the air compared to these guys. I love how they come in so fast and then pull up to a hover. It's like the Romulans on Star Trek when they did the uncloaking. And sometimes when they fly away, it's not so much as they fly away as it looks like they vanish.
It disappeared.
Ooh, it's getting busy. Sometimes the big one comes in, sits down, and says out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is why I don't try and describe to people what happens here.
Yeah, you couldn't really understand it.
No.
Is that one of the swing baby?
Yes. Yes, it is. You see, it's kind of wiggly.
Yeah.
And,
Like, what do I do next?
yeah. I fooded this target. Now,
Right.
where do I go? Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Same like he's sitting on me every time he comes.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a boy, I don't know.
Yeah.
Feels like he's a boy.
Yeah. That's one of the very few I've made because he's a regular percher. And I was trying to come up with a name that would imply perching, and I got as far as Percy, and then Shakespeare took over because Harry, Percy, and Henry was Hotspur.
Oh.
So I call him Hotspur.
Oh my God. Sitting on.
There you go.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm very happy.
That is so cool. The wings aren't moving.
No. And you can tell people I had this hummingbird perching on my hand while we eat. And that doesn't even come close to describing what's going on.
That's all cute.
Yeah.
Oh no. The baby still hasn't moved. He's
Like I'm stuck up here.
Yeah.
Okay. That is very cool.
Yeah.
Is it raining? Raining.
No, they're pooping on you. That's a Palm Springs baptism. You've been close enough to hummingbirds that you got pooped on. I bring my breakfast out because I've discovered that hummingbird poop makes my Lucky Charms even more magically delicious.
Oh.
Comes the baby. Where's the baby? Right there. Trying to land on the feeder that's in the room.
Yeah.
When they call that feeder, I wish they had no.
Sometimes if somebody's bogarting the feeder place, they'll poke it on the back of the head.
It just felt some heat for a second.
Is that a thrill?
It's a religious experience.
So beautiful.
Forging grounds, but if it curses on you, you'll find yourself unable to move.
So
The first time it happened for me, I had to remember to breathe,
yeah,
and
I didn't even breathe. I don't think.
and when I did finally breathe, I gasped and sent him away.
Always think on How do you do that? Magical.
It's the bird. They decide.
Where's the girl? They told us about you.
They're incredibly wild.
Yeah.
And, I mean, people say, "Oh, there's a hummingbird whisperer," and I'm, no, no, they bust me. I haven't trained. They have me trained.
I've only tried so hard to see one maybe in a whole summer.
Yeah. Well, look at this.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Will they just keep eating all night? Like they say that?
As soon as it gets dark, they'll be gone.
They're gone.
And it happens suddenly.
What's it?
All of a sudden, it'll go from this to 3 or 4.
Look at it sitting there.
Isn't that amazing? I use them like a biofeedback unit because if I'm like anxious or angry or upset, they sense it and won't come near.
Oh. Uh-huh.
They know they're safe. Oh, I didn't know it goes bad.
Send a different one.
I don't know.
Is that the same one sitting on her, or is it a different one every time?
No, that's the same guy. Once they've established trust like that, it's amazing. I have friends from Chicago who come here every winter,
Uh-huh.
and last year they had a nest that had babies hatched and everything. When they came back this year, the hummingbirds were there to greet them. The day they hung their feeders up, they got swarmed.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, they remembered stuff like
Yeah.
that. Their lives are very precarious. Little things that we wouldn't think could do anything can be catastrophic.
Oh. You got a little buddy.
Yeah.
Yep, spinning out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta get home.
Yeah. Although I've come out before dawn and seen them at the feeder because they got stuck or on a swing. Or sometimes they'll be hanging upside down on the branch.
And they were there all night?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
because of the torpor.
Yeah.
I think that is where the like death and rebirth, messenger to the gods stuff about the hummingbirds came from.
Oh.
Because they're only active in the daylight.
Yeah.
And at night, when they're in torpor, they are dead. They are not responsive. You can catch them. If you're a predator, you can kill them.
Oh.
And at the first glimmer of light in the morning, they come away. So it's real easy to see how they especially associate them with things like sun god.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Aztec god of war, Huitzilopochtli, is translates literally as left-handed hummingbird.
Oh, wow.
And the priests would wear capes of hummingbird pelts.
A hummingbird what?
Pelts,
Oh.
as they perform their human sacrifices.
Oh.
And the hummingbird warriors of the Aztec believed if they fell in battle, hummingbirds would take their soul, fly them around the sun 3 times, and then bring them back as hummingbirds.